to today's Dashcam Diary of a Disabled. Right now, I'm headed towards Winnemucca so I can get as close to the opal mines as possible this evening. I have so many hours of driving left ahead of me. I should have not stayed so long off the highway looking for measly little things. However, it really paid off in one spot. I found a behemoth beauty. I am so proud of this one piece, and it was not that hard to find. Only a portion of the tip was pointed out of the dirt. And of course it was a stop. I'm like, you know what? I had to do something else. I had to grab some snacks out of my toe. So I pull over a lot. But then I also find excuses to pull over in certain terrain. Like when I notice that there's like tailings or what appears to be old tailings, and I saw several signs indicating as such at one of the sites that I stopped at, because I definitely saw old rusted pipes and like excavate, like I don't even know, just like old rusted out like equipment pieces. Like just miners, I can't say are very good at covering up their holes and burying stuff when they're done. That's just a little rant about it. I try to leave things better than when I found them. Every time I go somewhere, I just couldn't at one certain spot. One certain spot was just there was evidence of so much like jugs of urine, and it was gross, dude. It was gross. Highly don't recommend certain spots. I did not stay there long, and I didn't really find much there. I didn't want to get anywhere near all that stuff, so it's a biohazard. I'm not trying to contact any diseases or anything. I'm so grossed out by some of that stuff. It's nasty. Why do people gotta abuse the earth like that? I believe really in leaving things better than where I found them. Of course, every little impact makes an impact on the area. That's why a lot of places do get closed down, especially popular ones that are really well known and advertised. We just won't get into that because I'm also into mining. So I feel like I'm a contradiction with I love the environment, but I want to use the environment as much as possible and gain what I want to gain from it. And really, like I have mentioned before, it's like a scavenger hunt to me. I absolutely love Rock County. It is so fun. This is my life's dream. It's just being able to drive and do this and stop wherever I want, whenever I feel like it. Stay however long, but go. I had to compromise. There were some spots I wanted to stop at that are known, but due to my long time at the other just random places I stopped at, I thought there were good indications that I could find something, and I really did. I can't fuck it. This thing is freaking awesome. I can't wait to clean it up and see really how beautiful it really is. It may not look like all that dirt just dropped off of it. There's definitely a lot of cool agate and silica rich volcanic agate opal, I don't even know, chalcedony. There's so many different things that can be identified as. I have to do multiple tests to hardness, and there's lots of ways to key out rocks and stones and minerals, and I have a lot of that kind of stuff with me. I just don't do it out in the field. I wait till I get back and I can clean everything up, because I wash almost everything. I already have a full bucket, and I feel like I may unload some of it somewhere else. I'm just redispersing it, potentially, some of it. stop. I just know that I see indications of old mining operations, and anything's fair game that's not marked off with the fence. When it comes to like off the highways and stuff, but always do your research. I'm not condoning, going on to any other property or claim. If you see any kind of indications of like signs or posts that say no, I am very aware of where I stop. Even though it was like 30 miles away from the spot that I was going to stop at, I stopped a little early, and I think I found some of the same kind of material that I would have been finding if I had gone to that other spot. So I kind of saved myself some time and energy going to a known spot that has maybe been like looked over a lot lately. But the rock always finds the right person. It really does. And I think I was meant to stop at that spot and find that big chunk of a piece. It made me missing those other spots worth it. And even though the other pieces that I got, the other stuff, is really, really cool looking, it's just very, very small. I already took too much time in those spots anyway, but I really enjoyed today's rock hounding random roadside spots right off the highway. And I have a bucket full of just cool different things that I've never even seen before. I have some of the brightest purple bluish colors rock layer. They come in like, from what I've seen so far, how it is in its parent material, and the parent material is like the surface of the ground rock. There's like different hardnesses. I've been able to recognize in Eastern Oregon with volcanic eruptions when I know kind of what to look for obsidian, and it doesn't, and you only learn by going out there and looking for yourself. I can't help people identify their pieces because you have to really take into consideration where you found it. What was the parent material? What was the surrounding? Was it mountainous? Was it a prior stream bed? Is it in a river? Is it next to a river? Is it at the bottom of a hillside or the top? What more the elevation? And there are so many things into identifying rocks, stones, minerals, and stones. It's complicated. And I love talking to old rock hounders, the old people. Just like I talked to somebody really old as F today. I didn't want to ask her. You never ask an old lady or anybody really their old age. I put my age out there all the time just because I don't look my age, and I think it's great. So I'm excited that I got to talk to somebody that had so much wisdom, and I feel like I saw so much of me and her with the way we view life. She's just a beautiful soul. She gave me the strong, I'm getting like emotional and like happy. We gave each other the longest, biggest hug after I gave her a bracelet. I taught her flirt. I didn't tell her what it was. I just had her do it with me. fabulous interaction. It really made my day. And, you know, I've been on the go ever since. My rose-colored hard glasses. I'm glad it's been a good day. I have a lot of driving tomorrow. I'm always late. I'm late to everything in my life. I'm late for my own life. I got an Opal mine, but the mine is very closed right now. So I have to decide where exactly I'm going to be staying. If I want to do it in a town, or if I do want to try and venture towards the mine, because there are campgrounds right next to the mine that are off-grid that would be appropriate to go to. I just don't know about I have a really poor sense of direction, especially at night, and being able to try and find some place in the pitch black, just like last year's Sunstone adventure. We showed up in the pitch black in the desert, not knowing where the F we could even try and camp because of all the sagebrush, and it was crazy how many people were on that extravaganza for the Sunstones. Not gonna lie, it was an amazing experience. It was during Father's Day weekend last year in 2023, and that's when my dad, brother, sister-in-law, and mom all went dead. And they said they're definitely never going back there because of how far out it is in the middle of BFE. It seriously is, and just like this mine, I have to gas up in Winnemucca, no matter what. Even though I think I'm backtracking a little bit in direction I'm going more far east, going to Winnemucca than it is to just go straight up to go to the mine. But I have to think of the gas situation, and not knowing where I'm going, I might have to make a couple loops. You know, I don't know. It's always good to have a full tank of gas when you're going someplace unknown and out in the middle of nothing. And you have to know how to do your map reading, because GPS will fail you in these really bad no cell tower BFE locations. You cannot rely on technology at all. It's very not safe. Especially as somebody that's going solo all by themselves. I have geo-tracking on for a couple people so they know where I'm at all times. So, thank goodness for technology for that part, but for me to be able to navigate out in the wild, I have to have this handy atlas. I've got to. Because sometimes the directions in these books, woo, I've gotten lost. But it's a wanderlust, and it's a lust for getting wandering. It's okay. Just make sure you got enough gas and know your situation. Now, I've been getting decent gas mileage considering my trailer. I'm getting better than what I estimated, but I still haven't added up all the gas money I've spent. I know where all the receipts are for the gas coming out, and all the receipts so far are up in this dash. I have one that didn't come out of the machine, so I had to take a picture of it on my phone. So I'm saving this on my video so I remember. Watch this again myself to remind me about that receipt. I did stop at a dispensary just to get some different state stuff. It's pretty nice. I had the hardest time going to sleep last night at the truck stop in Tonopah. I saw my first I don't want to say any derogatory terms, but stuff. I've watched stuff. I'm not naive. I know what goes on. I'm being a pretty single lady like me. Oh, I left my machete in the trailer. Damn, it's supposed to be in my seat right here with me. Oh, that was interesting too. When I was going to Hoover Dam, I had to get inspected. Ooh, they didn't know where to look for certain things. They even have advertised canine units, blah, blah. I can't. You have any weapons, ma'am? I was like, I have my machete right here. He's like, you just make sure to keep that locked up. I'm like, alright. I didn't really have to say anymore, you know? Single female protection, man. I'm not carrying a gun, state lines. I don't want to get into any trouble.
In half a mile, take the I-80 East US 95 North ramp to Lovelock.
Loud. Oh my gosh, am I I-80 already? Nice. Oh, rest area. Yes, yes, I know this rest area. Oh, they don't look very fun. Oh, well.
Take the I-80 East ramp.
Oh my gosh, that is so loud. Cars. It says one way though. Okay, I'm doing it wrong. Oh, this is for trucks, that's why. I don't care. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna go the right way. Oh, these are for truckers. I don't care. I'll take these ones. I just need to go. I've been waiting for a moment like this. On the very end, I don't even know the spot there. I'm small, so it's all good. I do what I want. I gotta pee so bad. Alright. This is gonna wrap up my Dashcam diary because I need to get to this location. I'm on a time limit. I don't know. I still have some decisions to make, so I'm going to be tracking this out before I take off again. So I'm finally getting to some interstate, and I can't even go that fast with this trailer. I can't. And it's rated for 55 miles per hour. I should not. And these highways, these interstates are 70 miles per hour. Like, I have to go slow. It's just, that thing sways. I don't have it heavy, and you know, it could only take one gust of bad wind and I could be flipped. You know, I gotta be safe about things, and I'm trying to stay off of major interstates because of that. I like driving the highways. I can go kind of my own speed, and I can of course pull off the side of the road for rock hounding. Highways are so much better than interstates, but interstates save time and they are faster. But I can't really travel that fast with this thing. Like I said, it's I'm trying to be safe. I'm not trying to be dangerous and hurt myself or anybody else. So, thank you so much for tuning in, and I know I can't even be posting these unless I stay in a city, at a truck stop. I didn't even get a really good Wi-Fi connection to it, even though it was unsecured. I couldn't even get a very good connection last night, but I didn't try that hard either. But I'm going to try and get some good signal so I can post this video before I leave town. If I decide to, you know, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll make that determination as the time goes, and we'll see what time of day it is, and how tired I am, you know. I had a hard time going to sleep last night. I could have drove for so many more hours. But then I wouldn't have had everything happen the way it happened today, with the timing of everything. So it was meant to happen this way. Meant to happen for me to come across these fantastic rocks, which let me bring out just a couple of these. I really cannot wait to wash this mother trucker. So much dirt on it. Oh my gosh. Look at this purple. purple grayish. It's a very thin layer. And it's like that in all of them. But I found this one. It's black, and it's got like all kinds of different colors on it, like red, oranges, bluish. They're gonna be so nice when they're polished and like all shined up. And then I found what I think is a common opal, or maybe, or just white jasper, chalcedony. I don't know. I have to do a little testing on it to see the hardness and stuff of it. Then I found this white banded something or other. Says I'm so proud of this big guy. So big. So proud. And I thought I was doing good with this big guy. There's certain ones I picked out to try and show my viewers as it happens. So I think what this might be. I have to go look it up. I really do. And maybe I'll be excited about that, and maybe I'll take someone to the bathroom and wash some of them up or something. Somewhere I stop at a truck stop or something. I am so filthy. I am so dirty from all this rock handing. Oh, look at this guy. This guy's cool. It's like a wood grain. It's so soft and like it feels like a sandstone type. My fingers are so dirty. Look at that dirt. So I think this is what I was going to be finding, called selenite. It's got a very certain type of structure to it. See, it's just like, it's very flat, and like it's got like little lines. It's kind of iridescent-ish. And this one I thought was just really kind of cool. It like has a different kind of texture to it. And rocks, when it comes to collecting rocks, it's all in the eye of the beholder. If you like it, then keep it. If you don't think it's something cool enough, then toss it back. Yeah, it's all in the eye of the beholder. It's whatever you want to collect, really. This one's also, I can't wait to clean up this one. This is going to be so flipping cool. I can't even see the extent of the entire coloring because of the dirt on it. But I like that it's like a lacy kind of pattern. I can't wait to see how vibrant it is. I hope to see if it glows under the UV light. Unless I want my other keychain. I said, I really have to pee. Let me stop here and talk about rocks for like 20 minutes. But these are the things I found just right off the side of the road. Not even a designated spot that was marked in my map or my book. And I found these cool things. This is going to shine up really nice too. You can see a sheen on the outside. So I found a couple decent sized little pieces. Now I gotta go get my water and wash my hands. So yeah, that's what it's like to live a dream and enjoy it, and no rush for the hound in me. I got a lot more mining to do tomorrow. the actual place, the only place that I wanted to go to for a couple years since I learned of it, and I've been like within like 100 miles of it before. It was with work, and I couldn't do that with work. We were driving back the same day too, so like it's exciting. It's exciting to finally get to go. I've been waiting for this trip for a couple of years now, maybe a few years, or 5 years. I don't know, but I'm excited. So I'm getting that much closer. I'm a few hours away. So peace out, y'all.